So you have to get personal to get views on YouTube or any social media. This is the real selling your soul. Hello, it's me. I'm Steven Allen. How are you doing today? You. It feels like that. It feels like you have to get super personal. And I think a lot of people are making stuff up. I'm looking at my audio recorder. I think people are making stuff up. It's like, I had 6 kids before the age of 15 and I don't know what to do now. Hopefully this YouTube thing works. And they show up on my feed, or someone saying, my boyfriend took all my money and had a baby with my mama. Did I just burp? That's a part of it too, keeping it raw. My boyfriend had took all my money and had a baby with my mama. Now I don't know how I'm going to feed my iguana. And then that shows up on my feed. Just all of this like sad stuff. And then how they get a ton of views and then they're happy and successful. So people are posting these longer videos. I was posting 20-minute long videos, but that is so long. I feel like after 10 minutes, I'm done. After 8 minutes, it's like perfect. But a 20-minute long video, I start to feel like I need to get up and move. I'm feeling dizzy. I'm like coughing. I'm like, stuttering a lot. It's a lot. Cause I guess I'm like, what else do I say? And also I'm kind of filtering myself because there's certain things you can't say that I don't want to say, or I'm trying to avoid saying, and I don't want to edit this. So then if I do say it, I have to like find it and edit it out. And I have one video I have to do that's like that. And I don't want to go through that. So, because the whole point is to make it easier for yourself so you can post more often. But it feels like you have to do all this stuff. And I'm like, I don't want to say any sad stuff. I don't like have any sad stuff that I want to say. Or, I'm eating chicken for the 3rd day in a row. I don't know what else I can eat because eating is difficult. Just, I don't know, stuff that doesn't make sense. But, happy for people doing well and everything. I have not seen thus far, I've only done it 15 days of posting every day. And this will probably mess up the results a bit since I'm going from 20-minute long videos to 10-minute long videos. But I mean, there's only so much you can say, I think. And I posted a bunch of videos about YouTube growth already. So now that I'm getting more specific and not general, I don't have as much I can say just off the top of my head or that I want to say. But if I were to take notes, bullet points, I would have more, but I don't want to do that. I want it to feel a bit more natural. I was trying to be funny, but that didn't come out right. So, you have to get personal. It seems like that's working for people, but I also think you can get very personal and real and not make stuff up and then not get views too. And that would be even more discouraging to like reveal personal stuff and people don't care. It feels kind of like, I'm like, can I say this? Should I say this? It feels like someone doing OF. I'll put it that way. Is that okay to say? Because I know the algorithms filter stuff out. So I'll say of. It's like you're doing of, and you see so many people successful doing of, and then you try it, and then no one subscribes, no one watches, no one views, and you're literally putting yourself out there, and no one gives a nothing. I'm trying not to use profanity, but yeah, like it just feels like a violation almost. You're exposing yourself. And I guess if you're successful with it, it's fine. There is one particular person that shows up in my feed a lot, and it kind of feels like, I don't know if she's crying wolf, or I don't think you'll be able to figure out who I'm talking about because I don't want to throw anyone under the bus or call anyone out. But it was a negative thing or a kind of a difficult experience that she revealed, and she got a lot of views. So then she was posting videos about other stuff, but then she started posting, let me slow down. I am stuttering a lot. I'm trying to get all the words out. She was posting similar videos to that because she wanted to get more views and more watch time. So it was like video after video of like, she's struggling to eat. And she's struggling to pay for this and struggling for that. And when she was younger, she was struggling. And then when she was in her 20s, she was struggling. It was like, are there any good times? Like, everything is negative, because that will get old. And people in the comments were supportive, but that will get old. And then you'll have all those videos just there of, it kind of feels like maybe someone, I'm like, well, people do stuff. I was going to say, it kind of feels like someone who, well, I'll put it this way. I was going to say someone who dated someone, but let's say you got married and you have all these pictures and photos and videos, especially videos online of you with your previous wife, previous husband, and you split up. They're still alive. They're still fine. And maybe it didn't end well, but you made so much money off of the vlogs, off of just the videos together, off the photos and sponsorships and stuff. You want to keep it alive because you're still making money off of it. But you're with a new person now, making new memories, but you still have videos with your previous man, and you didn't have, or husband or wife, and you didn't have any kids together. So really it could be a clean break, but you're leaving it up because you're like, oh, I got, 800,000 views on that video. I don't want to remove it. I don't want to private it. It just feels kind of like that with you sharing really personal things, because it's just going to live there. I'm like, everyone doesn't need to know all your stuff. But I mean, I do get sharing because it does make people feel like they're not alone. But it does feel like this kind of money grab that people are doing, and you don't even know if it's going to be successful. That's the biggest thing. You don't even know if you're going to get views doing that. So I have seen a few people who post those videos and they have 10 views. And then other people, they post the videos and they have 50,000 views. And then when you think about it, it's like, okay, since I'm getting 10 views or 100 views, I'm okay with 100 people knowing about this thing I'm going through right now. But 800,000, I didn't want the whole world to know. So, because I get so comfortable with the thought of making these videos, because a lot of people aren't watching it, but I want it to be seen. But then I think, like, do you want millions of people to see these videos, these types of videos? So, or any type of video where I'm being goofy or silly or whatever. I mean, yes, I do. But then at the same time, it is kind of nice posting where everyone doesn't know. It is kind of nice knowing I meet someone and, like, I'm out and about in New York and I meet someone and they don't know who I am already. They may know some acting work I've done, but they don't know about the YouTube videos. And then when they do, they're like, oh, I watch your YouTube videos. And I'm like, oh, yeah, it's just, it's just this thing that I do. It's, and they're like, no, I like it. And I feel weird about it because I know how odd I act in the videos on purpose. So, I mean, something to think about, but you definitely can post about whatever you want. That's why I say to keep it to a topic, and then you can just keep doing that. So like musical equipment, clothing, photography, music, as I said, recording, singing, but sing your own songs, writing. But if you make it just like a lifestyle thing, then you kind of run the risk of just exposing your personal stuff. And then you don't want to expose like exactly where you live, or I don't think you want to talk about real people in your life where they can figure out you're talking about them, because that makes things messy. And then you don't know how someone's going to react to that, like physically. You don't know. I mean, some things popped off. I think there was well, that's for another video, but like some reality or daytime talk shows, people were bringing people on shows and revealing stuff. I thought it was all fake, but I think early on it wasn't fake. But I never saw the episode in real life. I just saw it not on TV. I just saw it on YouTube. But you don't know how people are going to react. So someone could take what you say in the wrong way online. And I mean, you don't want to censor everything you say and be afraid to talk, but at the same time, don't put yourself in a negative situation. So something to keep in mind. I'm just moving around this video capture device. That's the noise I was making. I don't think you have to. People were giving advice of like, talk about how much money you make, talk about where you work, and talk about this and times like that's invasive. Like your employer doesn't necessarily want you to advertise that you don't enjoy working where you work or how much money like exactly you're making. And people don't need to know that because you're telling a bunch of people, potentially thousands, tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands, what you are making. Like if you were to say, oh, and I'm not saying this, I'm just saying if you were to say, not me, but if you were to say you carry around, because I was going to say I carry around, so I'll say you. If you were to carry around $50 in your wallet every day, and you say, oh, I always have $50 in my wallet. So the next time someone who saw this video sees you, they're going to know you have $50 in your wallet, and maybe they want to take it. So you have to be careful with what you say. Now, if you heard my stomach growl or make noises or whatever, it is just what it is. I'm doing my best. But this 11 minutes or whatever it is, I can deal with it. But if I had to talk for 9 to 10 more minutes, oh my go. So, like, I think Jessica Simpson used to say that. So anyway, that's that. Maybe it will get you the views, but I don't know if it's worth it because I feel like that is just selling. That is selling a part of yourself, your soul, by giving away all of your juices to people who don't necessarily deserve your juices. Let's stay monetized. I don't know if that's problematic. I just meant like your essence, your stuff. That sounds even worse to say. I did not need to define juices. Anyway, I am back. I was like, you know what? Let me do a 20-minute long video. So I'm back with another clip. I don't know what I said. I was thinking about wearing the same thing that I was wearing before, but I was like, it's another clip. I'm saying I'm back anyway, so why even try to match it up? I was wearing this sweater, but it's so hot. I have my door open because it's really cold outside, so it's really hot in my apartment. I have a window open, the door open, everything. I'm in New York City, as you can see. Well, not as you can see, but I just have New York City on my clothing. And yeah, I just feel like I really do want to give this a go until the end of the month. Something in me is just like, push through, struggle through, and do it. Even if you are stuttering all over the place, which I am. Even if you are stuttering, all over the place. 10 minutes is just so much easier. 20 is just like, I might have to keep pausing the video, but whatever. But since I am back, I can talk a little bit about some other stuff, but I don't want this video to be about too many different things. I want it to be kind of not all over the place completely. So I don't think it's great to get so personal to share things that you wouldn't tell anyone. Like you should treat YouTube as you're okay with anyone seeing it, you know? I have gotten comfortable with people not seeing my videos or really watching my videos, so then I feel a little more open. But I have found that there are people that I know personally that do watch my videos because they'll tell me and I'll think, oh, I didn't know anyone that I knew was watching them because they don't get that many views. But there are other videos I post that do get views, but these are not really getting that many that I've been doing since January 1st. I'm looking at my phone right now. So I'm not getting personal on here. I don't really have anything that I want to share like that. But it seems like when people are personal, they're sharing like they lost everything. They don't have a place to live. They don't have any food to eat. They are sad, whatever. And I'm kind of like, is this even real? Because I'll see someone will post that. It'll get a lot of views. Maybe the first one is real. Then they're trying to find something else to post that is a struggle. And like, then your followers are only from struggle, which I guess, but then, you know, maybe they only want you to struggle. So if you stop struggling, they get upset. I don't know. They might get jelly. I just think it's a weird approach. If you can be successful just doing the YouTube growth thing, talking about YouTube growth, maybe you don't want to stick there, like stay there, but then I feel like you're not as much selling your soul. Like this doesn't feel like it's selling your soul to talk about YouTube growth. It's just, it gets repetitive. And I don't even know if it's really working for everyone. I mentioned in another video that I posted about like, if you're starting brand new and fresh, you may not see any results with this because people are saying you just start a channel and just start posting 20-minute long videos talking about YouTube growth. But how can you talk about YouTube growth if you have not grown on YouTube? So you could talk about how people are saying you can grow on YouTube and share your daily results. But then what if your daily results are like, I got no views yesterday, none the day before, none the day before, no comments, no likes, hardly any impressions, doesn't really feel like it's working, but I'm gonna keep going. And then you have to stretch that out for 20 minutes. So I don't know personally, but I just know with me, with my account, this particular account, it often takes a long time for the videos to start doing something. And one of my videos is showing up in search results and gaining more views. So it might go to 100 views soon. And then I have another video. My fan on my computer is loud, so you might hear that. Pause. Resume. So you might hear my computer fan noise. I have the door open to where it is. But anyway, I have another video that's showing up in browse features, or was. So I've also heard that the information in the video has to be good, which I think I do have valuable information, but it is scattered. It's not like it's very organized, but I wanted this to feel more raw and not so rigid. And I felt like the videos that I was posting before, it felt like a show. I didn't have them scripted at bullet points and I would ramble on, but it was so highly edited. And I liked the finished product. It just took so long to do the editing process. I'm always touching my forehead when I'm talking about editing because editing takes so long. And then my computer is not super fast, so it takes even longer. And also uploading. These longer videos take so long to upload for me. And I was trying some other sites to upload to. I'll talk about that in another video. Let me actually write that down now. Pause. Resume. So yeah, I was trying some other sites. I'll mention it in another video. I won't even mention the sites right now. But a lot of them, the video fails. Like I'll try to upload it, maybe because they're so long. And then some of them, you only have a 2 gigabyte limit. And these videos are over 2 gigabytes with how I export them. So I have to compress it. And I just wanted to try a few, not to do it daily because that would take too long. So I do post these videos on YouTube and Facebook, my Facebook page, because I have a Facebook page to correspond with the YouTube channel. And I was going to do TikTok, but I just thought people don't watch long form videos on TikTok. But then the TikTok ban happened and you couldn't even go on TikTok. So I was going to cut into clips and then post clips on TikTok and Facebook Reels. I was going to maybe skip YouTube Shorts. But I kind of feel like if I am going to do the cut up videos, I'll wait because I'd rather just post them all on all of the platform. Pause. All of resume. All of the platforms. Someone was making noise, so I just wanted to pause it. That's like my in video edit. But yeah, I think it makes more sense to post, when you're posting a video, post it where you want to post it instead of saying, I'll post it to these other places in the future, because then you'll forget what you posted. And in the past, you could post the same video twice, a short, and it's fine on TikTok. But now you can't, and it could really hurt your account. And on YouTube, you never could. And that's kind of why I feel like I'd rather just say, once I post a video, that's where I'm posting it. And then if a new platform pops up, I know that all of my videos are fair game because I haven't posted anything on there before. But any accounts I currently have, I don't want to post a few and then post some here and there and stop. And I'm like, where did I post that? And I have to look, and it's confusing, especially if I cut these videos into clips. They all kind of look the same, but the content is different in each clip. So I want to deal with that, because that's like confusing and stressful. But I do think that would, I think that work well. It would. So it's worked for me in the past to cut into clips, but I'm trying to see if I can get growth. I feel like I need to hang in there at least until the end of this month. And I want to try going a bit longer, because if you are able to get people to see you and see you for you with these longer videos, you're good to go. I feel. So that is the thing. But I don't think you need to get personal on YouTube. I think you should avoid being super personal on YouTube, because you'll run out of stuff to say, and then you'll start saying stuff you really don't want to say. And that's not a good look. And also it can just get in the way, like it can be problematic. You don't want to talk about your place of work negatively if you want to continue working there. Like, people complain about certain social media platforms, like this one. I'll put it that way. This one that you're watching, wherever you're watching it from, but you don't want to complain about the one that you're on. Because then I'm sure someone wrote an algorithm to say like negative words and the name of the platform together. If you see that, don't show that video out as much. So anyway, post what you want to post about, whatever topic you want to post about. And my tripod is leaning and I want to fix it, but then I don't want you to see details that you don't need to see. So I'll leave it alone. But it's like literally leaning like this. It's really a monopod and not a tripod. So I'm going to give this a go. I don't know if I will continue with the 20-minute long because it's so much, but I think if I take breaks instead of trying to film the videos all at once, just breaks during the day, and film a few so I don't have to do it every single day. Maybe, I don't know. I'll have to strategize. So that is the aim. That is the mission. But anyway, until next time, I'm Steven Allen. Hit the plus, the follow, the subscribe, the star, the thumbs up, the whatever. Do the stuff. And until next time, take a little time to make art and be brilliant. I'll talk to you later. Goodbye.